Hello guys, welcome to Techie Druid. I am Milan. What you are seeing on my phone is not a Windows launcher, screen mirroring or remote desktop connection. This is the actual ARM version of Windows 11 running directly on my POCO F1. Let me open settings, go to system and then open about. As you can see, this phone is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor and it's running Windows 11 Pro. The touchscreen, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, speakers, brightness control and battery status are working properly. I can also install and use compatible Windows applications on it. In this video, I'll show you the complete process of installing Windows 11 ARM on an Android phone. Before starting, please understand that this is an advanced and experimental modification. The process will repartition your phone's internal storage and erase all the data stored on it. Therefore, make sure to back up all your photos, videos, documents, and other important files to a PC or external storage before continuing. Using an incorrect file, entering the wrong command, or interrupting the installation can also prevent the phone from booting. For this reason, I recommend trying this only on a secondary phone and following every step carefully. With that warning out of the way, let's begin. Windows 11 cannot be installed on every Android phone. The installation is possible because of the Renegade project and other community developers who created custom UEFI firmware and Windows drivers for selected Android devices. You can open the Renegade project website and check the list of supported devices. For this video, I'm using the POCO F1, which is also known by its codename Beryllium. The method and files demonstrated in this video are specifically for the POCO F1. Do not use those files on another phone, even if it has the same Snapdragon processor. Different phones may require different recoveries, partition layouts, drivers, and UEFI boot files. The first thing we need to do is install the modified TWRP or Orange Fox recovery on the phone. A normal custom recovery does not include the special partitioning tools required for this Windows installation. However, this modified TWRP version can create the Windows and EFI partitions directly from the phone. So, download the modified TWRP recovery image. To flash it, we'll use the fast boot tool from a computer. For that, download Android platform tools on your PC. Once the file is downloaded, extract it. To flash a custom recovery, your phone's bootloader must already be unlocked. If you do not know how to unlock the bootloader, you can watch my previous video where I have shown how to unlock the bootloader of Xiaomi, Redmi, and POCO phones using the official MI unlock tool. I'll provide the video link in the description. Now we need to boot the phone into fast boot mode. Power off the POCO F1 completely. Then press and hold the volume down and power buttons together until the fast boot screen appears. Once the phone is in fast boot mode, connect it to the computer using a USB cable. Now open the extracted platform tools folder on the computer. Click the folder address bar, type CMD and press enter. This will open a command prompt window directly inside the platform tools folder. In the command prompt, type fast boot devices and press enter. If the phone is connected correctly, you should see its serial number followed by the word fast boot. Now, to flash the modified TWRP recovery, type the command fastboot flash recovery. After the word recovery, add a space. Then drag and drop the downloaded TWRP image file into the command prompt window. This will automatically paste its complete file path. Now press enter. Fast boot will write the modified TWRP image to the phone's recovery partition. Once the recovery has been flashed successfully, disconnect the USB cable. Now press and hold the volume up and power buttons together. When the POCO logo appears, release the power button but continue holding the volume up button until the modified TWRP recovery opens. Now that the modified TWRP recovery is installed, the next step is to back up the important device partitions. From the TWRP home screen, tap on Backup. You can create a full system backup if you want, but for this tutorial, I'll back up only the most important partitions, which are boot, modern, EFS, and persist. We are going to change the internal storage layout of the phone. If something goes wrong during the partitioning process, these backups can be extremely important for restoring the phone's boot, network, and device-specific information. Now connect a micro SD card or USB pen drive to the phone using an OTG adapter. After that, tap on Select Storage and choose the micro SD card or connected USB storage as the backup location. Now swipe to begin the backup. Wait until the process is complete. Once the backup has finished, go to the home screen. Open Mount. Remove the checkmark from every selected partition so that all partitions are unmounted. Next, we need to create the partitions for Windows. Return to the home screen, tap on Advanced, and then open Terminal. In the terminal, type partition. Then enter the amount of storage you want to allocate to Windows. For example, enter 50 to allocate 50 GB. Do not allocate all the internal storage to Windows because Android still needs some space to boot and work properly. My POCO F1 has 128 GB of storage, so I'll keep enough space for Android and allocate most of the remaining storage to Windows. Now press enter. If the script asks you to run the partition command again, enter it one more time. Enter Y to confirm. Wait until the process finishes and shows a successful completion message. The Windows and EFI partitions have now been created. Now we must reboot the phone back into Android before installing Windows. Tap on Reboot and then select System. The phone should now boot back into Android. This reboot is an important part of installation. Booting into Android once forces the phone to reload the updated partition table and properly initialize the newly created partitions. Once Android boots, complete the initial Android setup. After reaching the Android home screen, open the browser and go to the same GitHub guide from where we downloaded the modified TWRP image. From the guide, open the provided links and download the compatible Windows ESD image and the latest WinStaller zip for the POCO F1. I've already downloaded both files and they are saved inside the Downloads folder of my phone's internal storage. The Windows ESD file is the actual Windows operating system image. However, it cannot install itself directly on the phone. To install it, we'll use WinStaller script. The next step is to return to the modified TWRP and run the WinStaller script. Power off the phone and boot back into TWRP recovery. Remember that on some phones, Android may automatically restore the default recovery after rebooting. If that happens, you'll need to flash the modified TWRP recovery again using the same fast boot method. Before starting the Windows installation, disconnect the charger and any unnecessary USB accessories from the phone. From the TWRP home screen, tap on Install. Navigate to the folder where you saved the Windows ESD file and the WinStaller zip file. Select the WinStaller zip and then swipe to confirm the flash. The installer will search for the Windows ESD file and begin the installation. During this process, it will prepare the Windows partitions, apply the Windows image, install the POCO F1 drivers, and configure the UEFI boot environment. This process may take several minutes. Wait until the installation completes successfully. Once the process is finished, reboot the phone. You may see a UEFI boot menu before Windows start. The first Windows boot may take longer than usual, so wait patiently and do not force restart the phone. After some time, the Windows 11 setup screen should appear. Now you can connect a wireless mouse and keyboard to the phone. Then select your region, keyboard layout, Wi-Fi network, and other setup options. The setup process is similar to setting up Windows on a normal laptop or desktop computer. And finally, Windows 11 is successfully running on my phone. Let me quickly change the display orientation to landscape mode. Now I'll go to System and then open About. As you can see, Windows 11 is running on Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 ARM processor. Since I installed the Windows 11 Pro Edition, I'll activate it using a genuine Windows 11 Pro product key. The touchscreen, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, speakers, brightness control, and battery information are working on my installation. However, features such as camera, fingerprint sensor, and mobile network may not work properly. File Explorer and Microsoft Edge are working properly. Basic web browsing, file management, Office applications, coding tools, and lightweight Windows programs can work reasonably well. However, do not expect the performance of a modern Windows laptop. Heavy games, professional editing applications, and programs requiring advanced graphic drivers may not work properly. Because we kept part of the internal storage for Android, the phone can still use both operating systems when the dual boot setup is configured correctly. However, I'm not gonna show the dual boot setup in this video. To configure dual boot, you can follow the instructions provided on the same GitHub guide. Before ending this video, let me show you how to remove Windows 11 and restore the original partition layout. This will be helpful if Windows does not work properly on your phone or if you want to return to using only Android. If the phone is currently running Windows, double-click the Android shortcut on the desktop to boot back into Android. After that, power off the phone and boot into the same modified TWRP recovery used earlier. If the modified recovery has been replaced by the default recovery, you have to flash it again using the fast boot method shown earlier in this video. Once the modified recovery opens, tap on Mount. Remove the checkmark from every selected partition so that all partitions are unmounted. Now return to the TWRP home screen, tap on Advanced and then open Terminal. Type Restore and press Enter. Enter the Restore command again. The recovery will now remove the Windows, EFI, and other partitions created during the Windows installation. It will also restore the Android user data partition to its original size. Once the process finishes successfully, return to the TWRP home screen, tap on Wipe, and then select Format Data. Type Yes to confirm. Once the formatting process is complete, tap on Reboot System. The phone should now boot into Android with the original storage layout restored. This process removes Windows and returns the Android user data partition to its stock size. So, this is how you can install Windows 11 ARM on an Android phone. I have also shown you how to remove Windows and restore the original Android partition layout if Windows does not work properly on your device. Remember that this tutorial and files are specifically for the POCO F1. Do not use the same recovery image, installer, or commands on another device without following its dedicated guide. If you found this video helpful, press the like button and subscribe to Techie Druid for more Android, Windows, custom ROM and technology tutorials. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.